Wow, man, is this thing on? Look at that birthday stuff left over, man. Shut all that off. You guys, man. Oh, there's some over here too. Goes off for you guys. Man, guys, I'm an hour early. I'm over an hour early today because I woke up to the horrible news. Adam, thank you for the 50, dude. Continuing your streak. I woke up to the horrible news at Thank you. I thought about shutting the alerts off.
Adam Angel sent 50 stars.
But then I thought someone might want to say something with an alert. And so I'm like, I don't know how to do this, man. Dave Center, dude, guys, Daniel Naroditsky is no longer with us. He passed away today. And I found out about 45 minutes ago. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to wait till 3 to go live and just sit here. There's a whole bunch of stuff to talk about and to look at. I think it's better not that we don't speculate right now. Although we'll get into it. We'll get into it. We're not going to get into a bunch of speculation though about it because we don't want misinformation being spread, right? Because someone will say, "Oh, I heard Charlie Sorrow Gaming say this," and it's like they heard one sentence because they came in, they came out, they didn't get context. It's not even their fault. So we got to stop the speculation at the beginning. Till we find out. He's 29 years old, guys. And I'm telling you guys right now, when I go to bed, you got a lot of you guys say, yeah, man, I take you to bed. My wife's like, you watching the chess guy again? Remember this? The thing about Danya, he's been making a lot of like shorter videos lately, but he's got a lot of long stuff. And I could just click on something. Eric he's been making shorter videos too, Eric Rosen, but he's got a lot of long stuff. Nothing like finding an old Daniel Naroditsky video for an hour and 40 minutes. Click on that sucker. Just learn chess. Just learn chess. He's a grandmaster. Some of the stuff is geared for people lower rated than me, but it's a grandmaster talking about chess. He's reinforcing things maybe I already know. Guys, what do I say all the time? I have our quote from Daniel Naroditsky. Daniel Naroditsky taught us. What did he teach us, guys? What did he teach us? If there's only one open file, you must control it or contest it. I learned that from watching his videos. He learned it from his grandmaster trainer as he was learning chess. It's important enough for him to pass on. I learned so much chess from Daniel Naroditsky. You guys, man, it's crazy. I know he likes to play that C3 Sicilian, the Alapin that I hate. I know a lot about Daniel Naroditsky, man, more than I just realized, wow, yeah. I quote the guy. I am early, man. He was a great role model and player. Micah, yeah, very kind words. Jason says, I had a heart attack a week ago. Jason, thankfully my medical staff saved my life. You'll never know when your time comes. And Jose Hernandez says, we lost one of the greats. We did. Trey, dude, can you believe it? So young. He's younger than a lot of you guys, man. Sean Barnhart, yeah, Daniel passed away, man. Daniel Naroditsky, absolutely great chess streamer. You could just tell. Remember when I told you guys, like when I met Eric Rosen, I'm like, he's the same guy. He's the same nice guy that you see in real life. He's just really that nice guy. You meet Danny Wrench. He's the same nice guy. I never had the opportunity to meet Daniel Naroditsky. I wish I would have. But there's no doubt in my mind that he's the same nice guy. Yeah, reload my relover. Grape says hi. Hey, hi, Grape. Reload my revolver. Reload my rip to Danya. Yeah, so we don't know the cause. I want to play something for you though that I made. I went to my Facebook, and I think I can go to this right here. Should get me there. Yeah. Here's my post I made 37 minutes ago, right when I found out. Now, this is something that I made a while ago, okay? And I want you to see it. Let me shut the music off. Man, I need more buttons, bro. I want more everything. Music. Music. I just clicked music off. This is what you got to be careful about when you just host. Oh, that's still on host. That's why. I got you guys. There we go. Okay. And I want to play this for you guys because I made this a while ago out of caring about people. I play guitar. My name's Charlie. I play guitar. Dave Joyce, thank you for the 200. Very sad news indeed. Rest in peace, Daniel Naroditsky.
Dave Joyce sent 200 stars. Very sad news indeed. Rest in peace, Daniel Naroditsky.
Yeah, it's very sad news. I posted this October 22nd, 2024. A year ago, I posted this. A freaking year ago, I posted this. My name's Charlie. I play guitar, I play chess, and this is my streaming setup. When you're streaming chess, what are you doing? What's the most important thing? Well, you got to stream. So I have a monitor all the way over here that I have to look at. In the middle, we have chat. It's the people. It's you. We connect. We talk. We talk about chess. We talk about life. We talk about stuff. That's chat. That's my connection to my community. What do we have on the right? We have the chess game. Look at the game, look at chat, say, oh yeah, man, I used to ride motorcycles too. Could I have a cheating engine on this monitor or this monitor or this monitor? Yes, I could. Yes, I could when I turn my head. You can't call someone a cheater by where their eyes are looking, especially when they're streaming. I hate to see Danya defending himself over what I think is silly stuff, but he's a grown man. If he feels like he needs to show them because their brains are like drama based and they love to type cheater in chat. Oh, they like to say this guy's cheating. He was a cheater. He cheated. Cheat. But if he feels the need to show his setup and prove that he's not cheating, I respect that. But I really wish he didn't have to. My name's Charlie. I play guitar. He was back when I posted this, and probably ever since, and for a while before that, he was he was being attacked by Vladimir Kramnik because and one thing we're going to probably end up talking a little bit about on a very general, caring, loving level today is mental health, because I think you can tell when someone is not okay. I'm not a pro. But Vladimir Kramnik, I don't think he's okay. I don't think he's okay. And he was attacking the nicest guy in the world who clearly is not cheating. But Vladimir Kramnik's a world champion. So people listen to him. He has a platform, right? And it really annoyed me. And Danya's younger than me. And so what do? I defend him. And that's what I did there. I was defending him because he's a freaking kid and you could see it was affecting him. He was like nervous. Kramnik was one of his heroes. And this hero was attacking him. Totally outlandish, ridiculous stuff, relentless, and guys, you never know what it's like till you get on stage and people laugh at you because you fall down. People laugh at you because you suck. Guys, sometimes you gotta suck to get better. You never know what it's like to be in the spotlight till you're in the spotlight. They say don't read the YouTube comments. Don't even read the YouTube comments. They say because they'll break your heart. They'll kill you, right? Well, I'm using that term. You know what I mean? They'll break you down. They'll hurt you. And Hikaru said something that I kind of feel a little bit. We all have our moments, but Hikaru said my mental health is fine. He said I'm a rock. Like I'm not gonna. I don't have stuff like that. It doesn't get to me. But you could see it getting to Danya, and that's why I posted that. That's why I posted that, because I see this kid. I'm sorry, he's 29. To me, that's a kid. I see a young man. He's not a kid. He's a young man. I see a young man visibly shaken. I mean, so again, we're not going to speculate about exactly what happened today, but I will say that I saw him visibly shaken. That's why I made that reel. HESAP on YouTube. I don't know that's true. Maybe we could delete that one just because if you have a source, yeah, he was deeply affected by his idol attacking him like that. Miguel, 1000%. That's something I know because okay, at my age, 58 now, guys. No more saying I'm at 57. I'm 50 freaking 8 over here. And at my age, I can tell when someone's not exactly okay. Right? And I could tell that he was physically shaken. I'm not the empathetic, what's the person that can see it and you guys couldn't. Anyone that watched Daniel Naroditsky and saw how it was affecting him, you could see it. Because Mr. Peaceful, calm, humble, happy-go-lucky, great chess player, great content creator, great part of the community. All of a sudden, he was nervous. He was nervous and unhappy. Yeah, Gorilla, dude, amazing shock. X Cooney says, I didn't see anything wrong. All of his Twitch streams were taken down. Does anyone have them? They took his Twitch streams down? This is crazy. He was in Ikaru's chat just yesterday. Was he really? How you doing at 9827492? This guy's got, his name is like 40 freaking numbers. I'm like, what does it mean? He said, it's just been my name on Twitch forever. I remember you, dude. You got that crazy long name. He was deeply affected. Oh yeah, got that. Hey, Rose Bitey, hi, how you doing today? So yeah, the boys, man. The boys, the girls, hi, said hi. Hi, welcome. Yeah, 29, man. Sometimes people can't handle the truth. It's easier to say or call someone something is easier. Oh, yeah. Well, now, I am going to look at some, I believe I have some tweets over here. Guys, I had to be sure it was real. Like when, what's his name? I can't even remember the kid. Remember when, what's his name? Attacked the... I don't want that. Let me shut. Oh, can we put this here? Wait, I can do this. When that guy attacked the girl, he attacked the girl in St. Louis. I forget his name. But, I wanted to report on it, but I was horrified that it wasn't true, or I was going to have bad information. How do you put that there? Just so dumb. I could open up a new one. Just.com. There we go. Okay, I solved it, guys. I'm smart. So I saw this. Someone posted it on Facebook and I got mad. I'm like, that is a horrible thing to freaking say. Don't freaking ever say that about Danya. What a loser to post this for clicks. Because you guys have seen people been doing this, right? People have been posting straight up lies. They make up stories about the reason Bob Dylan hates, Taylor Swift. And some of those drama things could be real, but most of them aren't. You know what I'm saying? Or there's a new thing going around where people are just straight posting malarkey. I got it, guys. I got it. Oh my God. They're posting straight lies. So this guy posts this thing, Daniel, rest in peace, Daniel Naroditsky. It's like Rip Joe Rogan on the It's like Rip Joe Rogan. It's like Rip Joe Rogan, and Joe Rogan's never dead. It's on. People just say that in chat because it's funny or something, right? Okay, I can do it like this. So before we start looking at anything, thank you for the follow, dude. I can't believe you weren't already following. I remember you. Yeah, you can't just anything. Yeah. The AI is out of control now, guys. It's done. The AI is done. What is that second window? That's the second window. Okay. AI is over the top, guys. So there's no point in believing anything you see, read, or anything now. You want to talk about misinformation? No. Now we just have no information. Information is gone from our lives, guys. We can't believe it because everything's fake. So for those of you who don't know who Danya is, this article is currently being heavily edited because its subject has recently died. Information about their death and related events may change significantly, and initial news reports may be unreliable. The most recent updates to this article may not reflect the most current information. He was born in San Mateo, California. I didn't know. A fellow Californian like me, I did not know that. Northern California, but that's okay. Naroditsky learned chess at the age of 6 from his father. He was soon taking serious chess lessons. Naroditsky won the 2007 Northern California K-12 championship, the youngest player ever to do so. How old was he when he won? You don't like younglings, Darth Vader. Sassy Squatch, you like Tool. Dude, you know what? Not a big Tool fan because I'm not familiar with them. I understand they're very, what's the word? No, I'm going to try and stay focused on this. They're like real progressive rock or something. Great musicians, right? That's all I know about Tool. I don't know anything about Tool. Okay. 2007, he won the under 12 section of the World Youth Chess Championship with 9.5 out of 11. How old was he? Why don't you tell us? How old was he in 2007? Oh, 95. He was 12. Okay, he was under 12. So he's got a bunch of stuff. He earned his Grandmaster title at the end of 2013 at age 18. A little bit late, guys. A little bit late by today's standards, right? 2014, okay, he got the Sanford Fellowship. That Sanford Fellowship, if you guys don't know, is a really big deal. It's a trust thing where someone wins this thing in chess. If you show a lot of talent, then they give you this, and it's like it's money and support to become a better chess player. And especially back then, with just the way it was just harder to do anything back then, mainly without the internet, right? He plays on chess.com under the handle Daniel Naroditsky. We are definitely going to be checking him out on Lee Chess, where he's Rebecca Harris, or Bareka Harris, or Rebecca Raris. He always uses variations of those names whenever he has to make a new account or something. He was such a sweet, sincere person, says Stuart. Dude, he was. Gorilla said, I thought it was a fake post. Oh my God, I thought it was a fake post. But I looked into more of it. It was real. Made me tear up. Yeah, that's exactly what happened to me, man. I saw it on Facebook and I was mad. I went to the guy's page, like his page, and I was going to block him. I was going to block a guy for posting that Danya died. I'm like, he's 29 years old. He can't die. He can die. So I pulled up Hikaru's stream. And Hikaru said he went down to the club because the U.S. Championship games are going on right now. And by the way, I went to look at the games right when I woke up. I'm like, are they live yet? Then when I went to check them later, they were supposed to be live and they weren't live. I'm like, what's going on? Why is the St. Louis stream not happening right now? Hikaru said that he went to the club because he's there. I could go see him again if I want on Saturday, but I think I just can't do it, guys. It's just everything. I always do everything last minute, and it's just the plane ticket's ridiculous. He said he saw Eric and he could see something was wrong, and so he said, "Hey man, you okay?" And Eric Rosen. Eric told him, and he couldn't believe it. And they're playing right now, and some of those players may not even know. They might be just trying to win their game. You can't stop the games. It's the U.S. Chess Championship. What do you do? If they would have known maybe earlier, maybe they could have postponed it or something. But you postpone one, you postpone everything. For instance, I would be okay with it if something happened. But if I planned on going to the closing ceremony and I was looking at tickets today. I was looking at tickets. Before I found this out, I was looking at tickets. Checking hotels, checking this, the venue, the bing. If I bought all that stuff and planned on going to the closing ceremony, well, that if they didn't play today, they'd have to move that day. Do you know what I'm saying? They may only have the venue rented up until that day. Maybe there's a wedding tomorrow. You can't. They got to play. They got to play. It would be 1,000,000% worth it to postpone it if it was at all possible. But I think they were already playing. It's just what it is. And this is. I hear Bortnick. I think was Hikaru said Bortnick is almost like brothers with Danya, like very, very, very close. You don't make Jim at 18 by cheating. Doesn't work like that. You're right, man. Yeah. Dave Joe says, yeah, it's definitely affected me too. I couldn't believe it. Yeah. Yeah. He plays on chess.com. By FIDE rating, he was consistently ranked in the top 200. Can you believe that? He's one of the best blitz players in the world. Very, very strong. But top 200. He's just a grandmaster. That's all. He's not a strong grandmaster. He's just a grandmaster. He was. He was consistently in the top 200 in the world and top 15 in the U.S. Top 75 in rapid and top 25 in blitz. Top 25 in blitz in the world. In August 2024, he crossed 2,700 FIDE blitz rating for the first time. In 2024, Naroditsky was accused by former world champion Vladimir Kramnik of cheating in online chess. Naroditsky rejected the allegations, referring to Kramnik as worse than dirt. He was defended by fellow content creator Hikaru Nakamura and fellow content creator Charlie Sardo Game. Freaking leave him alone. I don't care what people do too much. You guys, I have told you guys this before. If someone attacks me, I don't always fight back because I don't care. I don't care. Guy bumps me in the bar and he looks at me funny. I already know I'm a man. I don't have to. If someone bumps you in the bar, I'm going to defend you. I don't know why I do this, guys. I don't know why. It's not that I don't care about myself. I do care about myself. I just feel like I'm okay. My ego didn't go down. If I get bumped, my ego doesn't go down. If I don't stand up, okay, he's an idiot. If my brother has a problem with me, I'm upset. If my father or my sister or my best friend has a problem with me, I'm upset. If a drunk idiot has a problem with me, just stay away from the drunk idiot, right? This is the smart way to be. The drunk idiot that has a problem with you, that's when I'm not saying I turn into super fight man guy, but I'm just, it's just the way I've been. I realize it about me through talking to you guys, like, life therapy. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I'm more likely to defend someone else than I am to defend myself. And freaking, I just felt like I saw him not okay a year ago. I even talked to Courtney about it. So freaking Kramnik, you know what? I don't think Kramnik's okay either. I don't think Kramnik's a mean bully who's just trying to hurt people. I think he's. Some people are so smart, they're stupid. Bobby Fischer, at the end of his life, at one point gave a radio interview. And somebody said the greatest thing about this radio interview. He said, even if you did not speak English, and you just listened to this man talk, you would be able to tell there's something wrong with him. Bobby Fischer suffered from mental illness toward the end of his life. Probably, maybe through all of it. I don't know. I'm not a professional. Save Bobby. Freaking love Bobby. That's why Bobby did and said a whole bunch of terrible, terrible, terrible things that that I think none of us stand behind. At the end of his life, when he was mentally ill. Kramnik, I'm not giving him a pass, but I'm telling you, I think there's something wrong with him. And you wanna stand up for mental illness. We got to consider all mental illness. Do you know what I'm saying? So that means, okay, when someone does something really bad, if they're really mentally ill, then we lock them up forever, so they can't do it again. We don't have to extract revenge on this mental ill person. Do you know what I'm saying? That's getting really into stuff we don't normally talk about here, so I'll stop now. But the thing with Kramnik and Danya, I'm Team Danya, and I always have been, and now I always will be. That can't change now. It can't change, guys. Danya can't turn on me. Danya can't get bad. He can't turn into a bad guy. Only the good die young. That's probably a lot of the reason why they say that. Only the good die young, because they don't have time to screw up. You know what I mean? What a great guy, man. Yeah, Danya now is on a pedestal. He can't be taken down from. So writings, active personal life. His parents are Jewish immigrants from the former Soviet Union. His father, that's why he spoke that great Russian. His father, Vladimir, his dad's name is Vladimir too, immigrated from Ukraine, while his mother, Lena, came from Azerbaijan. Ooh, something in the water. Something in the water in Azerbaijan, isn't there, guys? Naroditsky attended a high school, Crystal Springs Upland School in Hillsborough, California. He attended Stanford, studying history. He lived in Charlotte, North Carolina. St. Louis is the chess capital of the world. Team St. Louis, guys. I think there's a huge chess presence in Charlotte, North Carolina. That's why I never met Danya, because he was never at the St. Louis Chess Club. Daniel Naroditsky, it's true. Daniel, it's true. I saw Hikaru say it, and he heard it from Eric Rosen. And then now we have this, and it's going to be small, so I'm going to read it for you guys. Oh, no, I can make it big. Well, probably still going to read it for you guys. The Charlotte Chess Center, October 25th, 2025. They posted this about an hour ago. Maybe less, maybe 45 minutes ago. Official statement from the Naroditsky family. It is with great sadness that we share the unexpected passing of Daniel Naroditsky. Daniel was a talented chess player, commentator, educator, and a cherished member of the community, admired and respected by fans and players around the world. He was also a loving son and brother and a loyal friend to many. We ask for privacy for Daniel's family during this extremely difficult time. Let us remember Daniel for his passion and love for the game of chess and for the joy and inspiration he brought to us all every day. I am included in that. And I think a lot of you guys were too. That's why a lot of you guys are here. Destination Unknown said he only lived like 10 miles from me growing up, and we were about the same age as well. This just bites. Yeah. Yeah, wow, man. Did you ever see him or meet him? Bortning lived with Danya for a short time when he moved to Charlotte when he left Ukraine. This is, that was the guy with all the numbers on his name on Twitch. Gorilla says, it's the young men who need so much mental health support in this day and age. All the false accusations and him trying to keep a smile for the public. Agree. Always share positivity and never judge others because we never know what they are going through. Yeah. It's choking and heartbreaking. So the point is, it's real. It's real. Hikaru says, I'm devastated. This is a massive loss for the world of chess. Direct and to the point. Danny Rich. This is from chess.com. This morning, we received the tragic news of Daniel Naroditsky's passing. He was one of the game's most beloved players, creators, authors, coaches, and commentators. Danya's warmth was felt by all those he touched in North Carolina, the Bay Area, and the countless players, fans, and competitors who helped Danya fall in love with chess. We've lost one of chess's biggest voices, and his passing cuts deeply and painfully. Few will ever impact the game as Danya has. It's true, and it's profoundly tragic how much more he had to give. That is tragic. We are grateful for Daniel's presence, and our hearts are with his many friends and family. You know what, man? It's like, I feel like when I wake up sometimes, I feel like I always wake up to all these young people dying, man. It's like, I feel the same way I felt when other people, real life friends, young men, younger than him, they couldn't make it, man. They couldn't make it. One really, really bad news thing, guys, consult a doctor. If you need help, get help. Right? What do I freaking say? And I mean it. If you need help, get help. It's okay. Get help. Scream for help if you need to. But if you need help, get help. But a lot of times people are in pain, and I'm not talking about Donnie at all because we have no idea. But I know a couple of people in my life that were in a lot of pain, and they made a huge mistake. Rather than getting help, they started drinking a little bit, and it makes it worse. And then they make a mistake that they might not have made if they wouldn't have been drinking, or they would have just gotten help. There was a time in my life when I broke up with the girl, someone I loved, and the minute it happened, I stopped drinking. I have to stop drinking. This is going to hurt way too bad. It's not a good idea. It's not a good idea. I'm not saying we don't know anything about what happened to him, but here's my point, because the mental health thing is going to come up, because I think it's part of this. However he passed away, it's part of his story. And when I say mental health, I don't think it was mentally ill. I think it was mentally freaking destroyed. But get help, guys. Get help. Young men, young ladies, get help. Talk to your parents, talk to your brothers, talk to your sisters, talk to your friends. Call the hotline. There's a hotline, guys. You know the one I'm talking about. Call the freaking hotline. A pro will help you. But get help. I am qualified enough to say this. If you need help, get help. I can't talk any more than that, because I might make a mistake and say something stupid that won't help you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Bortnick, he kept it short, direct and to the point. Rip my great friend Daniel Naroditsky. I still can't believe. 2 hours ago. That's how soon this is happening. He tweeted this 2 hours ago. He's like his best friend, and he's tweeting this 2 hours ago. This news just broke, man. Yeah, so I read that from Levy, but okay, but Levy actually, Gotham Chess actually said, I've been sitting here numb for the past hour staring at this news. The world lost a brilliant man today. May his memory live on forever, and may we always cherish his contributions to our beautiful game. That was from Levy. Cameron says, community accountability was the best medicine for me. Getting help is the best answer always. Yeah, it is. I needed help. Anytime you need help, you get help. I think we all have the same idea, him being so young. They said unexpected. It's unexpected. Donald Duck says, what happened to Donnie? He passed away. We do not know what happened. We do not know what happened, but it's confirmed that Daniel Naroditsky is no longer with us. Yeah, wasted Jar Jar. It's horrible. It's freaking horrible. Gorilla says, always share a positivity. Yeah, I read that one, and it's so true. That's worth reading again. Listen to Gorilla, guys. Always share positivity. And never judge others, because we never know what they're going through. Yeah, rip Donnie. Very nice. So, yeah. Nico Loco, this is so sad. Heartbreaking. Yeah. You're the man, Charlie. Out of here, chillers. Cameron, duty calls, take care of life. That's awful. Daryl, man, it's horrible. It's horrible. And so that's basically, as of now, all the news that I could find. I did see Nemo posted something. You guys know Nemo. I played her. She came in my stream. And I think The tweet I read was a little bit more angry at certain people, not at Danya, defending Danya. And I don't see it here, so he probably thought now's not the time to freaking start responding or getting mad at idiots, and just take the time to process it, to remember Danya, to be respectful to his memory and to his family, and let the anger phase let that come later. Devastated and heartbroken. Danya was one of the kindest, thoughtful, incredible people I ever met. I'm so lucky to have gotten to work with and learn with him over the years. He truly made the world a better place, and he'll be missed more than words can express. Oh, my prayers are with the Naroditsky family. His absence will be irreplaceable in the chess community. Yep. Yeah, and then she shared that. Yeah, and the post I heard, Hikaru Reader's not here. Yeah, I'm not even gonna read Vladimir Kramnik's things out loud. Just because I ain't here to freaking it's not as bad as I thought what he said. But you know what? I got a great idea. You know, there's a saying that that I heard my dad say years ago. I think when I was a kid. Is it words to live by? I'm not sure every time, but I will tell you. Bow your head when you speak of the dead. You know what I'm saying? And when someone passes away, you don't have to immediately. It's like when some tragedy strikes on the news, and then people immediately turn it into something to push their agenda. And it's like, could you stop a minute and let the tragedy be the tragedy rather than turning it into a freaking tool? You know what I mean? Yeah. Only Eminem says mental health is real. But the world doesn't care enough. In my experience, the ones who hurt the most are the only ones who genuinely just want to share that care with the world that rarely. If it ever gives it back, rip down, you deserve more, but you fly higher now that you are free. Yeah. Can we keep things clean in chat, please? Yeah, keep things clean in chat, guys. You met and played many times? Destination Unknown, really? Wow. Thank you. Thanks for sharing that, dude. Yeah, Destination Unknown said they lived 10 miles from each other. They were about the same age. And I asked, well, did you know him? And he said, yeah. Met and played many times. So you totally knew Daniel Naroditsky. Yeah. Michael Scardacci says, depression is poo, man. You're right, Charlie. Great message. Yeah, and like I said, we don't necessarily know. But like I said, it's still part of the story anyway because of the Vladimir Kramnik attacks and the way you could see him visibly shaken and different. I saw him with cameras showing his things and explaining all. I'm like, why are you doing this to a freaking idiot old man? An idiot old man who was a great world champion, and now he's punching down. I'm the guy that beat Garry Kasparov. I'm the guy that beat Garry Kasparov. Dude, it's a huge accomplishment. Yeah, he did. He added a lot to chess. You got to be careful when you get your freaking your bully pulpit about punching down. You know what I'm saying? And Donnie was physically. You could tell he was physically shaken. And I watch him making excuses, guys. I could put a camera and show you what I have and say, this is here, and there's no chess engine here. So when you see me look here, I'm just looking at chat. Okay, but then I could just put the chess engine there after I freaking stop showing you. Moving your eyes. He's streaming. What have I been starting to do lately, guys? I've been starting to close my center monitor. And I still get alerts, and I still look over here at the alerts because I'm not going to get I'm not going to see moves in the alerts. But there we go. If my chat was off right now, Spate is following. Thank you. And thank you for the sub. All you guys, you know what, man? I am not streaming today with the idea of self-promotion. But growing the community is important. So thank you for the follow. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the sub. It is important to grow the community. And I am going to thank people that do that right now. I'm inner dialoguing right now. I thought, don't say thank you. It's like, no, say thank you. Because we have a good community here. If you guys don't know my community, we are about, my name's Charlie. I play guitar. I play chess. We play games at night, usually Elden Ring. And we have a good community here. We build each other up. Some guy was just talking, maybe using some foul language in YouTube. Dave Joyce took care of it. Said, please keep it clean. You know what I'm saying? We keep it pretty clean here, guys. We keep it light. We keep it clean. And we help each other. We build each other up. And we're here. And when you come here, you usually get a pretty positive, pretty happy chess experience. It's hard to do that right now. Today. So it's like this will make it possible to wrap our heads around it and move on. And take the good, the love, and the positivity we got from Danya and keep it going and spread it. Just happened a couple hours ago. The news broke just a few hours ago. What are the clues about his death? We don't have clues. Welcome from Finland, Roel. We do not have clues. Spade says, I have a question. What chess moves do you worry about the most? Like, what piece do you eye down from the very beginning of the game? Spade, it's a great question. It's all of them. It's as you get better, everything matters. The good players, I mean, okay, like in this, if we just take a game, any game, I mean, I can answer that kind of, but for instance, in this position, I'm not horrified about this pawn. This black pawn, I mean, you need to be aware of it. You know it's there. But a grandmaster probably isn't staring at this thing going, oh my God. Well, he probably already knows if pushing to restrain these is good or bad. But in this position, what might you be freaking out about? This. But a grandmaster is looking at this rook just as much as he's looking at this. He's looking at the bishop he's looking at these pawns, thinking about getting a passer. It's everything. There's no shortcut. It's a very smart question to ask because you're thinking, am I worrying about everything too much? As you get better, you get more whole board awareness. This whole board awareness. It's the reason beginners don't see the sniper bishop because it was too far away. They stop looking at it. A grandmaster just knows it's there. He just knows it's part of the position. As you get better, it's a position. It's not, what's this piece doing? What's that piece doing? You might do that as the pieces develop, and the position constantly changes. But of course, queens very dangerous because queens can fork, right? Queens can fork stuff like check, fork, right? Queens can be very dangerous. Might want to watch out for that. Knights, especially when you're new. Very, very tricky. Even at the higher level, knights can be tricky in speed chess. I hope it answers your question. Wait, I got your answer. Your answer is from FIDE Master David Bassett. He gave us an answer, and dude, thank you, David. I just learned. FIDE Master David Bassett, professional chess teacher and great friend of the stream, said, always look at your king. King safety. All right? So there you go. You just got a free professional chess lessons, Spate, from FIDE Master David Bassett. He answered it. Always look at your king safety. Nicholas said, you're right. Sorry about that. Oh, yeah. Nico Loco, that's okay, man. It's okay. Thank you for understanding. Yeah. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's what we do here. We keep it light. We keep it clean. I have like a granddaughter that watch a stream. My mom could come in and watch a stream. There are grown men that say, I watch a chess stream with my 5-year-old daughter. Well, she's probably 7 or 8 now because he was doing that a long time ago, right? And the first time, I always kept it clean, but when that guy told me that he was watching with his 5-year-old daughter, I took the family-friendly aspect of the chess stream to the next level. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, you know now, Nicolo, you're fine. Yeah. In honor of Danya, let's make the world a better place. Yeah, here's a text for everyone. Go hug someone and say something positive to someone. That is so true, Gorilla. I'll tell you something. I could do more of that, and I'm going to do more of that. But I'll tell you this, I already do it. That's how I roll, bro. I give people hugs. I tell them good things. I ask them how they're doing. If they're having a hard time, I try and give them a little bit of positivity. I say things like, you've been through worse than this. And they might be going through something really bad, but they might be 60 years old. So I'm like, you've been through worse than this. They're like, yeah, I've been through a lot worse than this. I'm like, it's horrible now. You get through it. You're like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? We just be, guys, it's not hard. It's not hard to be good people. It costs nothing. And Donnie was such a good guy, man. He was a love spreader. Rhodes, can you believe that Daniel Naroditsky died, man? He freaking passed away, guys. Oh, in actual chess news, let me see if I can bring up in actual chess news, I lost a game last night to an over promotion. I'm like, oh, can't promote to a queen because I'll lose. I'll lose. It wouldn't even stalemate. I can't, do I have a... Does this work? We'll see if this works. Usually when you over promote, it'd be like a stalemate or something. But sometimes you need the check, and I needed the check, guys. Let me see if when we pull this up. Okay, where's the thing that says view the games? View the games. It's so hard to get my games. View the games. View the games. How many did I play? It's not this one. I love the way you can see the position now. It's not this one. So I played a lot after that horrible, I want to say horrible tragedy, but it was a game I lost. Oh, but now his king went over there. Maybe I'm not gonna see it. I wanted to show you guys so bad. I should have saved it, bookmarked it, something. I just had a game where my queen was gone. I lost it for like a piece, and I was losing, and I kept playing, and I could get in better position. Then I win a rook with a pawn, and I had to under promote, and my freaking my lead chess was set to promote to queen. I queened without check, and I got mated, and I knew it. And so I had to, no, I can't. Great loss. Yeah, Aaron Clawoon, how you doing, brother? Yeah, man, we're kind of here today because a great chess player and great content creator and a really nice, good-hearted dude passed away today. Thank you so much. I do worry about my queen much because I'm a tactical player. I just worry about attacking pieces. So do you have a game where you blunder and you can barely tell that you did it. That I'm not sure what you mean. I'm not sure I understand that question, man. You have a game where you blunder and you can barely tell that you did it. You mean a game where I blundered and still won? Yeah, I have a series on my YouTube called I Was Busted. And there are games where I literally drop a piece. I just don't know what the not family friendly. Hold on. That was just weird. I almost think maybe a bird landed on... Okay, this is what it sounded like. Guys, I told you, I live in a very peaceful place. Not a lot of people around. Maybe a bird landed on my air conditioning unit, which I'm touching with my left hand right now. I always come over here to turn it off, right? Maybe a bird landed on it and then took off. That's what it sounded like. Like right here. I looked out the window, I see nothing. Huh. It's just weird. It's just weird. No big deal. So, yeah, so that's it, man. So today is definitely for Danya. I don't know if I want to play, man. I don't know if I want to play, guys. I don't know if I'm in the mood. Trying to think what else I learned from Daniel Naroditsky. I learned the open file thing. The open file thing. When there's one open file, you must control or contest it. Let's just go ahead and go over that idea. Okay? Let's see if this game has one open file. Ooh, it does. Okay. An open file is a file with no pawns on it. Okay? Daniel Naroditsky says if there's one open file, you must either... Because there might be two open files. He was talking in the situation... now, for two open files, I'm sure it always depends on the situation, but... Like, we could come up with a position where you don't need to control or contest this open file. Right now, I guess my queen is controlling it, right? He's contesting it. Get my queen out. Now there's one open file. Who's controlling it? Is it even considered controlling it when there are pieces on the file? I think it is. And I'm over here pushing. I'm not listening to my great teacher, Danya. What did he taught us, guys? When there's one open file, you must either control it or contest it. I'm letting him control it. I'm not contesting it. Why do I feel like I have to push this right now? Why do I feel I should be bringing a piece? I should be bringing a piece. Let's see how correct Danya was. Well, it wants to win a pawn. Winning a pawn is free. I didn't do that either. Yeah, no. Yeah. The rook move is dumb anyway because of a pawn. But this pawn's fine. Yeah, I could have just won a pawn. It's dumb. It's dumb. B5 is dumb. It's just a bad move. It's a blitz game, guys. but this is what the position what we're talking about. You want to either control it, like he's controlling it right now. I mean, he's looking at it. I guess technically, if something here. This is a pure form of him controlling. Now he's controlling this file. He's on it. He's on it. I can contest it. He doesn't own it. He doesn't dominate it because I can contest it, but now it's contested. And it's better to have your rook here be contesting it rather than let him have free reign on that file. He's controlling too much. It's too much. That's one of the biggest things I learned from Daniel Naroditsky, and we apply it all the time. Yeah, thank you for subscribing, Sean Tobin and KJUX. I appreciate it, guys. We stream chess Monday through Thursday. Today is Man Bun Monday. I'm not going to bun up. I'm not in the mood. I don't always bun up. Sometimes I man robe Monday. Not going to robe up. Not in the mood. It's okay. Newbie just subscribed. Newbie, thank you for the sub on YouTube, man. So I stream chess here on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Monday through Thursday at 3. I start at 3 p.m. My chess stream starts in 10 minutes. I had to go live at 2. You know, it's crazy too, but like, and I've learned this from Facebook, streaming at different times. There are some people who go to bed maybe right when I go live and they never see my stream. And maybe they're laying in bed right now because I streamed early. Now they're getting ready to shut it off and go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Or they wake up or they get off work or whatever. Everyone's in different, it's a great loss, Rhodes. Yeah. Everyone's in different time schedules, right? So going live early here or late there or at different time spots a lot of times, it can help grow the community, bring us to more people, you know? Man, oh man. I closed all those other windows. There's really nothing else to freaking, there's really not a whole bunch other to look at. I'm going to close the Wikipedia. Here's Wikipedia. U.S. Chess Championship. We're going to look at some of the games, guys. Games, and I have to go to watchchess.com, right? I do. Okay, what's happening here? I'm looking for... Oh, Woodward is beating Hans. No! Aroni is beating Sam, and everyone else is drawing. Let's look. Andy Woodward with the white pieces, folks. Let's take a look and see what is going on. Guys, not very long ago, like they said, Daniel was in the top 200, usually on the FIDE list of the world chess players. Top 200. He's not a top 10 player. But recently, there was he was like getting into the semi. He made it really, really far into like the Speed Chess Championship. Maybe last year's Speed Chess Championship. What they're doing right now. Last year's Speed Chess Championship. He made it to the very end, and it's like everyone on the list is Magnus, Hikaru, Firouzja. It's all 27, 2,800 rated players, and he's like 25, 2,600. He's nowhere near their rating in Classical. But he did very, very well. And his rate, actually, you know what? Well, yeah, we'll get back to it, because I do want to check out his account on chess.com. Okay, Andy Woodward. His dad is famous for taking the picture of me and Danny Wrench with the Dark Squares book. Okay? This is what we talked about playing the anti-Nimzo when they play e6. It's not exactly, because it's not c4, but e4, or d4, knight f6. This line here, d4, knight f6, c4, e6. You play this move. Instead, it's an idea. Instead of going to the main line, which these guys, they're not afraid of the main line. But it's a way to not give your opponent what he wants. But, okay. See, okay, now we're transposed into a Queen's Gambit declined. Years ago, I think Fabi started taking the pawn. And he said no one ever, he said it was completely out of favor among top grandmasters. Then he started taking the pawn, and but Hans did not take the pawn. Little pressure here. Wow, what do you do? Just castles? Giving up the pawnster? Stockfish says castles is best. Second best is winning the pawn. White is still better. Stockfish wants rook e8. It wants knight takes e5. Or it wants rook d8. But does not want to give this. What do you think the cause of Daniel's death is? Newbie, that is a great question, but for now, not good to speculate. You know, we know he's been going through a lot lately. We know he's young. There's no way we're not speculating in our heads. But it's important, I think, that we don't speculate publicly. Because we just don't know. You know what I'm saying? We just don't know. We have ideas. Sometimes, guys, you think you got something figured out. You see smoke, and you know there's a fire. And when you get there, it's not smoke. It's steam. Or maybe it's something smoldering, but it's not actually a fire. It's a smoke bomb or you understand what I'm saying? It's a chemical reaction. There's no fire. But you see the smoke, you know it's a fire. That's why, out of respect for him and his family, the best thing to do is find out later today, find out tomorrow, find out when they start talking about it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Daniel Abbott, Daniel Naroditsky died. Branson said, I had the opportunity to meet and learn from him this past January. Great memory for me, Branson. Yeah, dude. Branson said, "Oh, Charlie and Chillers, a sad day in the chess world with the sudden passing of Naroditsky." Yeah, it's terrible. So you get it. I'm sure you get it, newbie. It's better if we don't. But thank you for the sub on YouTube. Thank you, Tobin. Everyone, all you beautiful people, man. I'll take the extra subs on this day. You know why? Because it's not about money. It's about the community, and we have a good community, and we do spread love, and we do spread positivity. We do, and we most people here in my community, I would think, if they were familiar with Daniel Naroditsky, would be relative fans of his, because we're all different here, but we all kind of, the people that don't have try and keep positive attitudes, the people that are trying to put other people down, they don't last on our stream. They just don't. Either they get bored because they're like, wow, these people are, they're being nice. I just want to troll, those people don't last. That's if my mods don't get to them. So there's a lot, I'm sure a lot of you guys were huge Daniel Naroditsky fans. Yeah, that is really cool that you got to meet him. I forgot about that, Branson. I forgot about that. Okay, so Andy plays this move, losing about a little bit. What's it? 0.76. It's not that bad of a move. But we're gonna see where Hans went wrong. Now this is just now it's just equal after Bishop C6. Hans sees it. Rook back. This is a mistake by about half a pawn. Hans should play knight d2. Knight d2. Knight d2 is so interesting to me. But either way, I would think Hans needs to get a rook. But he doesn't. This is not a good move. That pawn's going away, guys. This is desperado. Why don't you come to your senses? Hans is like, I'm losing over here. We got to get some activity. It's plus 0.67. I don't know if he's losing. And he has a clearly better position. Horrible news, man. Guy was 29. Small page. Too young, dude. Too young. It's like you can't take it back. You can't get him back. You can't get him back. There's no do-overs when someone's gone. There's no matter what you do, there's no money, there's no dreams, prayers, doctors. It's Humpty Dumpty. See, you couldn't put them back together again once they get too broken, It's just horrible. Okay, this is one of those deals. Here, this is a protected pass pawn. This is huge. These pawns look dumb. Look at the pawn structure. White's pawn structure is way better, and he's up a pawn. But I said, and he's up a pawn. Did you say, and he is up a pawn, or Andy's up a pawn? Because his name is Andy. I said, and he is up a pawn, just to be clear. Andy is up. Trying to think of hard ways to say it. Stockfish will say plus 0.6. The Grandmasters looking at this might be saying, wait a minute. Yeah, might be saying opposite color bishops. This, he'll be better, but if Hans can recover regroup, stabilize, stay active. The opposite color bishops very often can lead to a draw. So, wishing Hans gets a draw, although Andy's a new, young, up-and-coming kid. You know what? I usually root for Hans. I still am rooting for Hans. But if Andy wins, I'll be happy for Andy because Andy's dad took my picture. I'll be happy for Andy's dad. Andy's dad took my picture of me and Danny Wrench. Yeah. Arvid says, do you see any benefits reviewing games with fish stock? I mean, most of moves can't understand anyways. What's your rating? My rating on chess.com right now is, I think, 1,600 if I'm lucky. Going over the game with Stockfish, it depends. It just depends. I mean, like, first off, going over what game? Are we going over 40 moves in 90 minutes with a 30-second increment? In other words, are we looking at a quality game? Because I believe it's better to go, if you have a quality game, meaning lots of time was used in the game, to where it would exhaust all of your chess knowledge, and you could sit there and calculate and then make what you think is the best move. If you just make a move and you're like, well, I only looked for 3 seconds. Looking at it for Stockfish, it might help a little bit. But I think if you have a quality game, I think the move is, first you go over it yourself. I think it's okay to look at the opening immediately with the opening book. That's just the way I watched a master do it. But then we didn't have computers when I saw this master going over his game. But I still think it's better to look at it yourself. You look at it yourself. For instance, if this is my game, I'm looking through the thing, I'm playing white. I'm like, okay, I played bishop h3. And see how it comes down a little bit. That probably wasn't the best move. No, it's Stockfish, actually, it is the best move. But when you're going over the game, you'll go to a spot where you feel like you made a move that wasn't best. Okay, this move, a4, is not even a Stockfish idea. So, if you say, yeah, I don't know if I played a4 at the right time, I feel, what should I have played here? What's a better move than a4 in this position? Castle. I could bring a rook, look at the queen, maybe, and then you kind of, but you do it with the board. Or if you're playing over the board, you do it with the board. If you're playing on a computer, you're not usually playing classical chess. If you're playing blitz chess, you're looking at your game and you're analyzing moves that you made where you didn't even try because you're playing 3-minute chess and you just made a move. You tried in 2 seconds to find the best move, but it's not making your it's not a good judge of your chess ability because you're not using your ability. You're using like part of it. You know what I'm saying? So then you take time, maybe, okay, well, yeah, you do like this here, now on the queen. Okay, you need to move the queen. This is a dumb square. This looks weird. This hits this, but that looks dumb. I think queen back here might be the best, so maybe here, okay. Then and you kind of analyze it a little bit and see what may have happened if you played rook f1 instead of a4 as in the game. And a lot of times they say you could take notes of it too. And you do it, if you do that yourself, you spend like, you just spent 4 hours playing this game, this over the board game. And I know that you probably aren't talking about over the board games, but I'm telling you that I don't know how worth it is to spend a bunch of time analyzing blitz games. It's so you spend all this time playing the game. If you go back and then use your brain more and try and improve and see what could I have done. I feel like there was a shot here and I might have been able to win a pawn. I felt like it, but I couldn't see it. Well, now you sit here, you move the pieces, you use your brain, and you find it. Or you don't find it. You say, I was right. I couldn't win a pawn. Good. Okay. Move on. It's called going over your games. And then when you're done, look at it again with Stockfish. That, I think, is the best way to analyze. It is. I think you should go over it by yourself first. When we're playing Blitz, there's some games I gotta look at it. Usually I'm looking at the opening, but then I'll run through it real quick, and I'm not learning a whole bunch from it because I'm not analyzing it all myself slowly, but it's all not real anyway, because the reason I didn't analyze it is because it's a freaking 3-minute game. That's sometimes more of the reason why I didn't find the idea. I hope that didn't rant too much, but the answer is, do you see any benefits from reviewing games with Stockfish? Yes, of course there are benefits to it. I mean, most moves can't understand anyway. As you get better, you'll understand more. And then you will see sometimes Stockfish is just showing you stuff that has nothing to do with humans. It has everything to do with he can look however deep, 20 moves deep, and we can't. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I usually go like, okay, now Stockfish is just being Stockfish. You don't bother looking at the line of the moves, you know? Yeah, at least that's what I do, and that's how I believe, and it's all based on stuff I've learned and not my own ideas. So, either way, back to the actual game here. This is Aronian versus Shanklin. What was the opening again? Whoa, Shanklin playing a Nadorf. Bishop B2 Opachinski variation. Oh no! Bishop G5. Bishop E3. F3 English attack? Nope, G4. Let's see what this is. It still called Opachinski? Shevenigan Classical. Interesting. Okay, open Nadorf. Bishop E2, open Nadorf, Opachinski variation. By E6, it makes it a Shevenigan. I don't know how to say it, guys. Don't hold me to it. I've had this exact position as black hundreds, if not thousands of times. PD Master David Bassett may have too, although he'd be like, what are you talking about, dude? Queen C7 before knight. I don't know. I just know that back here, I'm playing this. Mainline Nadorf. Sicilian Defense, open Nadorf variation. So Aronian is better than me, and he's playing this line. Ooh, look at the pawns, guys. Okay. Ooh, I attacked the knight, yet he attacks my bishop with the intermezzo. It's probably going to be a move like this. Okay, bishop F2. Hey, I found it. Knight comes back, weakening the king. Hitting E6. Sacrificial Lamsters. This is a crazy game. Aronian does have an advantage. Neither king has a place that really wants to castle. Isn't that crazy? It's like don't these guys want a castle? No, they don't want a castle. He says, you can take my bishop. I don't care. You got to take the pawn. Oh. Now he says, move the bishop, but okay. And it is in this position, we have a scenario that Aronian appears to be up almost 2 points. 4 pawns versus 4 pawns. 3 islands over here versus 2 islands for Shanklin. Central control goes to Shanklin. I think the pawn structure goes to Shanklin, except for this pawn is so far advanced. And that's part of the pawn structure. Yeah, this could be dangerous. And look at the bishop. Look, yeah. So Aronian's looking okay here. And I think that those are the exciting games right now. Oh, Hans equalized. Aronian is the only one winning right now. Hans kind of equalized. Yeah. Hans is doing fine. He makes that bad move. What should he have done? Queen F1. Look at this move, Bishop G4. You can't play Queen takes because Queen E1 mate. Bishop G4, F3, EF3. That's scary to me though. GF3, Bishop F. No, where you go? Oh, is he gonna favor the attacker? The old favor the attacker maneuver, folks. But how does it get in? How does it get in? Opposite color bishops favor the attacker. They both have opposite color bishops. If this bishop was here, this rook was on this open file, and the queen was here, then this king would be in a lot of trouble because the opposite color bishops would favor the attacker. I think Hans is kind of dreaming that he will become the attacker. I don't like this, but it says it's pretty equal. It's pretty equal position. Howdy, y'all. Everyone doing well? Bill Stevens, Daniel Naroditsky passed away today. I don't know if you know. Horrible, horrible news. We don't have details. The details will be released, so we're not doing a lot of speculation. He was 29. I noticed he's been going through a lot of stuff. Everyone noticed that he has. Seemed like he was bouncing back. And we have no idea. His family mentioned it being, I think they said sudden. So, we don't know. I almost started making a list of things it could be. I'm not going to. I'm going to try not to. It's just better. But yeah, dude, Danya's gone, man. 29 years old. Just a sad thing. Hans. Oh, what's Bishop H3 best? Bishop H3 is best. And let's get some ideas here. Rook B3. He wants to be an attacker too. Rook B6 says no, you can't. Now he's threatening check. Oh no, there's no check here. Oh wait, Bishop G4. I said there was a check here, but there wasn't. Oh, there was because the F pawn was there. Okay. And then Rook B6, Queen B6, E4. This is very scary to me, but this says is the rook because of this. Threaten mate. Where does he? How does he stop the mate? Oh, he doesn't have check. Oh, he stops the mate this way. Just King F8. D5. King E7. It's crazy bringing a king. A5. F6. This pressure is brutal because the king can't move and the bishop can't move. The pawns might be able to get some progress, but once they roll too far, the bishop can and the queen can work. You know what I mean? So it's just saying these are just zeros all the way across, guys. Turtles all the way down, zeros all the way across. Bill Stevens says, that's awful. I know he was important to you and to so many. Oh, man. It's terrible. I just heard. Dude. Branson says, time like these remind me to cherish every day. You're so true. You're so right. Yeah, man. I mean, he was one of my favorite content creators, and just not just all that stuff. He just seemed like such a good person, and the world is a lot worse today than it was yesterday. We need people like that. We need good people. We need good people, and we lost a good one today. It just freaking sucks. It just sucks. And I'm not even his friend. Freaking Branson got to meet him recently. Destination Unknown actually knew him. Played him multiple times. He said he was about the same age. They lived 10 miles apart. I said, did you play him? He said many times. How cool was that? Like he actually knew him. Bortnick, they're saying, was very close to him. Then Hikaru was like totally not okay. Eric Rosen, totally not. That's how Hikaru found out. He saw Eric and he said, "Are you okay?" And then Eric told him. They were at St. Louis, man. I think the broadcast started late. Probably because they were making that. They were preparing their statement and making a little tribute, and so they put together a little tribute video at St. Louis Chess Club. I recommend you check out their YouTube. I'm sure you're going to see it. They're on Facebook too. What happened? Aronian was winning, guys. What do you do? Anything. Queen E1. Okay, defends the pawn. Okay, defend the pawn. Bishop C6 indirectly defends a pawn because it attacks stuff. Bishop C6. G3. Ooh, he just counterattacks. Queen E1 is the move. It's not to defend the pawn. Queen E1 is for defense. It's for defense. It's for defense. It's for defense. We're from France. It's for defense. Swing for defense. And he played this move, pinning the knight. It's for defense. But Queen H4. Can't just take this. G3. H3. Oh. Queen E4. And what? We need to get our queen, like, yeah. Knight B3. Queen B2. Seems so weird to me that we're not trying to get this queen traded off. This battery could be bad. A new bat ray could be born. Queen B1. It's all, they're all, but it's equal. Aronian, this move was not the move. He needed to play Queen E1. And white is still winning. Move the castle over one step to the left. Move the castle. Oh, you mean attack the knight? Or I don't think that's a good move, and I'm going to tell you why. This rook is already the best rook on the board. Yeah, it's looking at a knight. The knight's defended. Let's look at your move. Attacks the queen. Queen D1. Bishop F4, attacking the square. Queen E2, G3. Nope, ED4, taking the knight. So that knight's been like, attacked since he blundered, the knight's been attacked. Oh, so he played back, giving the knight. I didn't even realize this knight was... We're talking about whole board awareness. I need it more. I need more whole board awareness. If you're new to the stream, my name's Charlie. I play guitar, I play chess. Normally, we're playing chess Monday through Thursday. This is not a new stream. If you like, if you like what you see, hit the sub button because I'm going to be here next week. We've been doing this full time. As a matter of fact, November 20th, I think, is the day I celebrate as my anniversary. We're going to be celebrating 5 years, guys. 5 years of me streaming. 5 years. And I do it full time. It's my job. And I have the best chess community in the world, and you be part of it. Can I play you a game? Liam Dennis, thank you so much for the offer. And we play, Monday is usually we're playing chess. Tuesday we do tactics. Tuesday we play chess, but we try and get a little bit more crazy with the games. Wednesday is our weekly tournament we've been doing for 4.5 years on chess.com, Wednesday. And then Thursday, I review my games from the tournament and I play viewers. So I would play you on Thursday, Liam. All right? And I would love to play you. But you got to come in and play. Yeah. Okay. So, you know what I need is water, guys. I'm going to show you guys a coffee cam. If you've never seen a coffee cam, welcome to it. Wait, it's covered up. Telling you guys, consult your freaking physician. Consult your doctor. Oh, I'm supposed to be on the other one, huh? Consult your doctor always. But I will tell you this. Just by trying to lower my sodium intake and my cholesterol, because they're both just a teeny bit high, but not bad. Try and nip it at the bud, right? Just by doing those things, not by dieting, but that's changing my diet. But I'm not like counting calories. I'm not eating less food. Just by trying to cut my salt and my sodium, I lost 11 pounds without exercising. I didn't add exercise. Just the change of the diet. Because what happens? I can't have McDonald's. I was getting McDonald's once a week. No soda, but I would get the coffee drink. That's like a big ice cream. It's still a ton of sugar, right? Bad. So, yeah, man. Like, I didn't put... it reminded me, don't put sugar in your coffee. I used to put that refined sugar in my coffee. I just drink it with no sugar. Little changes, guys. Little changes made a huge difference for me. So, take care of yourselves. Get with your doctor. Make some changes if you need to. Take care of yourself. It's a beautiful, long life. Now he's winning? Or is this... What? What? He's winning again. What did Hans do? That was a bad move. That was probably the worst one. It came down. Yeah. Oh, here. This was the bad move. It's not Hans. It's Sam. I'm sorry. This is Aroni and Shanklin. And here it was dead equal. And this is a bad move. Probably because pawn just takes or what? No. And what? Queen E1 just defends the pawn. Queen E1. Queen E1. I mean, okay, he can still win it. But king up, queen takes. That's bad. Rook up. Knight takes. I don't like rook up. Plus, the rook is loose, right? Like, he could do some crisscross. He could play queen up, hit the rook. I mean, okay, the knight's on it, but the knight's under attack. And can you believe this knight is hanging the whole time, guys? Right here, pawn takes knight. White doesn't go for it. Doesn't save the knight. Right here, black's still threatening pawn takes knight. He takes. Right here, the best move is not save the knight. The best move is queen E1. Or queen E3. Or rook F3. My move, which is a pawn worse. Is it easy to get fresh veggies where you live? Do you have a farmer's market or anything? We do. I do. Yep. Liam says, Dennis says, great. See you on Thursday. Man, hit me with the follow and a like too on your way out there, buddy, if you're taking off. Because I'll be here. Dave Joyce says, I've lost 38 pounds since last Christmas. Dropped 3 waist sizes. Wow. What have you done? What have you done to do that? Hi, Mike Dude. 987. Welcome to the stream. A lot of new people here today, and I'm sorry that we had to get so many new people coming in on the sad note. But all we could do is celebrate his life and the good things he's done, because he's gone, and we can't freaking change it. It's okay to be sad though. This is sad day. Then we'll do some celebrating and celebrate his memory, and then we'll move on. That's part of the grieving process, right, guys? Okay, so he can't move this bishop. This is hanging in the air where he really kind of needs to save this knight. And he can't save it this way. He can save it this way, maybe. Just chase the bishop to a better square. You really want to kind of attack this if you can. Can you come back here? Oh, yeah, that could be a move, too. Defend the pawn this way. Whose move is it? Now, I think saving the knight is better than... If you let him take, you lose 2 points. If you let him take here, you lose 3 points. I guess we could come to this square. But that could be naughty after a move like this. And then we save the knight. And then this bishop comes. And it's like, there's a lot of stuff happening here. I don't know if it's enough. We control some squares. Let me go back and see how Hansi boy is doing. Andy's back on the winning streak, folks. On the winning, not streak, but the winning side. I would still think Hans's endgames are better than Andy's because he's what? 150 points rated higher than him. Follow keto diet, increase my exercise. Yeah. Good for you, Dave Joyce. Good for you, Dave Joyce. Yeah, for me, I just stopped putting sugar in my coffee. Stopped putting a whole bunch of salt in my food. Stopped eating ramen. Like, dude, I used to love that ramen. Bill Stevens. I hope they organize a tournament in his name or something. I'm sure something like that will be happening. Billy Molyneux, they're like, Billy, how you doing, man? Billy, you're familiar with Daniel Naroditsky. Did you hear he passed away? It's terrible, terrible, terrible news. 29 years old, man. Yeah. All this while the U.S. Chess Champs is going on. They made an announcement. Yasser and them made an announcement. I think they started the stream late for the chess stream. The broadcast for this. Because I think they were probably putting up a memorial thing together and a statement. And then Yasser, everyone involved in the show, they just got to make the announcement and then move on. I'm sure their chat's going freaking nuts with Hans stuff. I'm sure that Hans. I say Hans because everything's always Hans, right? Danya, man. We lost a really, really good person today. Pretty good dude, man. And he's still better. Opposite color bishops, but this is a protected pass pawn. The queen is well centralized, but it's not doing much. This, you know what I'm saying? This queen has a little more freedom. This queen's kind of not wanting the pawn to push, although it would disconnect it. So I don't know. I would expect to draw this if I'm playing black because of the opposite colored bishops. I'd want to get these pawns traded if I could, and get everything traded, and park and get my pawns all on light squares. Trade if I have to, all on light squares. Park my king here and just move my bishop back and forth. Bing, 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 bing. And this king can walk in, and even if it gets around here, you can still come here. You still have stuff like this. He can't stop you from doing everything. There's so many light squares that will not be able to be controlled by black. That you just kind of put your stuff on light squares, and white's bishop can't do it. Yeah, so I'm sure there will be some kind of a Daniel Naroditsky memorial. It'd be really nice if Chess.com did something that I could be part of it. I could play in. You know what I mean? I think that would be cool. But I guess if they have a Daniel Naroditsky, big open Swiss tournament, something that people, if they want to recognize and remember and be part of Daniel Naroditsky's legacy, then it's like, okay, well, there's a Daniel Naroditsky Swiss Memorial Open in Philadelphia. It's like, okay, well, then I can scrape my money together and go if I want to. Go play. You know what I mean? But I hope there is some type of event like that, and I hope it's something that people can be part of. Destination Known says, Lost a legend, man. I don't think many people were influenced to the younger generation of chess players. Dude, I'll tell you, there's a lot. We all know, right? There are a whole bunch of really famous people. Hikaru is just the biggest. Hikaru is just the most well-known. Hikaru and Levy. And then people like Danya and Eric Rosen are very, very well-known, but they're not on the same level as far as like their reach. How many people see their face every day? They're just not. And it's okay. Daniel was not the top YouTuber. He was not. Levy has more subs. He just is, right? He wasn't the top streamer. Hikaru's just the top streamer. Danya's content was very, very well. It was a lot of people saw his stuff. Like, oh, I know what I wanted to do. Let's go to Daniel. His name, GM Daniel Naroditsky, FIDE 2600. You know why his FIDE is 2600? I'm going to tell you guys. Whenever you see someone's FIDE is like 2600, 2602, 2603, you know why? Because they were 2650 and they were dropping and they stopped playing. Stay in the 2600 club, folks. Nothing wrong with that. I'm 1871 right now, USCF. And I have a goal of becoming 2000 and being a master, although I'm not, an expert, even though I'm not actively working toward that goal. But when I do, that's what I'll be aiming for. And if I wouldn't play the chess tournament right now, I would probably lose rating points because I'm not in shape. And 1871 is a very, very strong chess player. And I used to play it 100 points higher than that. My peak was 1994. And so I know I can hit 2000 if I focus and work because I've already been there. But if I started playing tournaments, my rating dropped to 1802. I might say, man, maybe we'll just stay here. And the reason why is because I'm an A player. I'm an A player. I'm category A. I'm one level below a chess expert in the United States Chess Federation. And if I get down to 1799, I'm a freaking B player. What's the difference? Nothing really. But it's kind of nice to have your rating 2600 instead of 2599. You know what I'm saying? GM Daniel Naroditsky was born and raised in the San Francisco Bay Area. He currently resides in Charlotte, North Carolina, where he is resident GM at the Charlotte Chess Center, as well as full-time chess coach and Twitch streamer. He learned chess at 6 years old from his father and brother and was hooked from day one. His greatest accomplishment in his early chess career was to win the gold medal in the 2007 Under-12 World Youth Chess Championships in Antalya, Turkey. Tell us who he beat. 4 years later, he became an IM, and in 2013, at the Benesc Open in Spain, he earned his final GM norm. I thought they said he became a GM when he was 18, and pushed his FIDE rating over 2,500, fulfilling his dream. He crossed 2,600 a year later, and his current FIDE rating is 2,621. Okay, it said 2,600. I don't know why. Upon graduating from Stanford in June 2019, he moved to Charlotte, where his passion for teaching and content creation, chess improvement have only grown. And look at his last games, guys. He was getting slapped by Saren. Yeah, wow. Look at his streak, guys. This Santo Blue guy, I don't know who that is, but Nihal Saren is rated like 120 points higher. And Saren, do you adopt him? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, no, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. And this was 3-minute chess. Guys, that does not... now you can see his chess.com looks more like all of us, right? There are wins, there are losses. But he was on a streak that, you know what? That could not have anything. Well, no, it's just he had a big losing streak. Losing to Nihal Sarin is not a lot of shame in that. Very, very strong player. I don't know what his spot is in the world, but I think Sarin's for sure top 20. And Naroditsky's top 200. You know what I mean? He was playing but he can still beat this guy. He had a bad streak. He had a bad streak, folks. So we did get to check out his chess.com profile. They did like to play with Nihal. Really? Cool. I didn't know that, Calmisto. Yeah. You follow a keto diet. What's your rating, man? My rating, someone asked me earlier. We'll look at my ratings, but my ratings right now, they're just what they are. My blitz is really low at 1592. My rapid is about where it's supposed to be, I guess, at 1632. My bullet's at 1692. I think my blitz is low. What's my blitz? 1589, up 65 points. Highest rating blitz was only 1602. It's crazy. People are tough, guys. People are tough. Billy Mullenix says, sad news in the chess world, folks. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. Sabian says, thanks so much, Billy Mullenix. Oh. It's so funny. Billy... Oh, that was from gifting a sub from before. Yeah, because Billy gifted got like 5 the other day. Billy, thank you so much for doing that. See, the people do get them. The people do get them. Calvin Chambers, how you doing, Calvin? We lost Danya, man. Yeah, so that's my rating. What's your rating, Spade? Curious. You think you saw them play pretty often? And I'm sure Danya could compete with him. Danya could compete with anybody. But it takes I think it takes like a Hikaru or a opponent. Hikaru. I don't know. What's Hikaru's Oh, they're here. They're here. Yeah, look what Hikaru does to Danya. But let me tell you something. Hikaru is just better than Danya. But Danya is that strong that he could play. Look, he gets some draws here. And he probably cost Hikaru points with these draws. Ooh, they played a 960. These are all Danya Hikaru. And let's look at the date. July 27th, 2025. Look how far I scroll down. How many are on this list? See how many games are out here, guys? These are all since the end of July. Hikaru did say, he said, I probably played more games against Danya on chess.com than I did against anybody. They played a lot. 1, 2, 3. He had a 4-game winning streak against Hikaru? What? A 4-game winning streak against Hikaru. How is that? How is that even possible? How do you beat Hikaru 4 games in a row? Let's do the game review and see. He played 71%. like a 2850. Hikaru played 64% at a 2800, but Hikaru had 3 blunders. Hikaru blundered 3 times. What? Yeah, it's a blitz game, guys. Okay. Bishop G5 is a great move. Sometimes even Hikaru has bad days. Factor the time. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. That's why the percentages are so can be off. Where's the clock? Danya is up 4 seconds. And look at the dark squares on that king side. That's why Hikaru's probably not going there, but he has to go somewhere. And Danya's saying, I'm opening up the board because your king is in the middle. And 123 to now Hikaru is up on time. What should he have done here? Oh, it said he could have tactically won a pawn. Okay. Time now. Hikaru has 28 seconds. Danya has 50 chess.com seconds. And oh, he picks up the rook. It's gonna beat him on time. He makes a blunder. Now Hikaru's threatening to queen. Check. Uh-oh. Now he's getting mated. He was supposed to come up. I think by coming up, I think he's losing. This pawn is doing a lot of work because he's helping with cut some stuff off. Now I think it's getting mated. Check. Check here. How do you mate here? Oh, it's bishop check. And then, this is forced? No, it's not forced. He can come here. But he's going to take a pawn with check. Yeah, and he resigns. Because if he comes here, this is checkmate. And he can't go anywhere else. Yeah, so that's a win that he had against Hikaru. Dude, that's a beautiful thing, because seeing that list, seeing his last session against Saren and all those losses, it's like, man. But then to see in his games against Hikaru have a 4-game streak against Hikaru, who's clearly stronger than Saren, is like, okay, yeah. He could compete with these guys. And he's better than a lot of people that are rated 100 points higher, 200 points higher than him FIDE. No, not 200. But, well, I mean, yeah, I think if Naroditsky plays Fabi, he probably wins rating points, right? Yeah, I remember that. I appreciate you both. Sabine, you were so welcome. You gifted... Dude, Billy, did you gift 5 today? When? It didn't alert, though, did it? It didn't alert, Billy, did it? That's insane. Yeah, I don't see the alert. If I saw the alert, I would click it. But Sabine got one. Thank you so much for the support, dude. Damn, this is really sad. Dark Shade, dude. Ranger says F Kramnik. I know, but keep it light, brother. I know you're mad. It's part of the what do we call it? It's part of the grieving process. But first off, we got to try and watch our language on the chess stream. We keep it real clean here because there's kids and stuff. And I'm just gonna remove it. I'm not going to ban you, okay? Because I agree. Thank you, brother. Because I agree. I agree with what you said. We're gonna keep it family friendly today, and there's gonna be plenty of time for anger. But I do want to show you guys something that I showed earlier. Ranger, I want you to see this, okay? This is a short I made a year ago. I made this a year ago. I think I come here and say search is how I found it, right? I want you to see this because I made this a year ago. In 4 days, it'll be exactly a year, I think, since I made this thing. Yeah. Okay, let me. And this is me literally specifically standing up for Danya against Kramnik. If I make that bigger, does it make it bigger for you guys?
My name's Charlie.
Yeah. Okay, stop that. And then I think we come like, this is a good one. Yeah, I think you guys can see it now. Okay, check this out. My name's Charlie. I play guitar, I play chess, and this is my streaming setup. When you're streaming chess, what are you doing? What's the most important thing? Well, you got to stream. So I have a monitor all the way over here that I have to look at. In the middle, we have chat. It's the people. It's you. We connect. We talk. We talk about chess. We talk about life. We talk about stuff. That's chat. That's my connection to my community. What do we have on the right? We have the chess game. Look at the game, look at chat, say, oh yeah, man, I used to ride motorcycles too. Could I have a cheating engine on this monitor or this monitor or this monitor? Yes, I could. Yes, I could when I turn my head. You can't call someone a cheater by where their eyes are looking, especially when they're streaming. I hate to see Danya defending himself over what I think is silly stuff, but he's a grown man. If he feels like he needs to show them, because their brains are like drama-based, and they love to type cheater in chat. Oh, they like to say, this guy's cheating. He was a cheater. He cheated. Cheat. But if he feels the need to show his setup and prove that he's not cheating, I respect that. But I really wish he didn't have to. My name's Charlie. I play guitar. And that is the key there, too, is I wish Kramnik couldn't have got underneath Danya's skin. Now, like I said, he definitely appeared to me to be getting past all that. But when it was happening a year ago, he was not okay. He was not okay. And we have no, like I said, we're going to, out of respect for the family and ourselves and for accuracy, we're not going to speculate exactly what happened because they haven't released any scientific facts yet about what happened to him. But we all can see some pretty common sense things, and we're all just, those are in our head. We're not going to put them here. But the fact is that he was being bullied and physically affected by Kramnik a year ago. That's just a fact. And I hated to see it. I see him with a camera showing his, like I just did, showing his setup. And I do this, and I do this, and this is the only monitor. It's and it's like, stop, dude. Guys, I could put a camera showing all this, and then take a phone and put the stockfish down here, and just have it here. And they said, what are you looking at? It's like I'm looking at my. There's so many things to look at. You pretty much have to trust that I'm not cheating, because I could put an engine somewhere. I could. It's not gonna help you. It's not gonna help you catch me. And when my eyes move, it's like I'm looking at chat. I'm a streamer. Okay, well, and I'm not playing FIDE rated events for money. Okay, so like I can talk to chat while I play. I look at my viewer count. I'm looking at my viewer count right now. Hey, man, dude, YouTube's killing it today. Twitch, love you guys. Hit that follow button. I'm streaming. You gotta just trust that I'm not cheating, and chess.com will ban me if I cheat. That's enough. That's gotta be enough. It's gotta be enough. And if I was playing in some big famous some big cash event, then I shut the chat off. Might still get alerts when Billy Mullins gives 5 subs, or maybe I won't get them sometimes. I got the alert that Sabine got her sub though. He's streaming. You think Danya's cheating? You know what Kramnik gonna do? He'd start looking at the games. This is suspicious. It's like, dude, stop it. It's a game of chess. Now Kramnik knows more. He does know more about chess than me. But when you got other people that know as much or more than Kramnik does, and they're saying he's crazy, he's just crazy. He's attacking the nicest guy in the world. You know, if he's attacking someone, a grown man. Danya is a grown man, but he's a very, very kind soul. He's not an alpha freaking male. He's not a freaking. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, when you attack him, I feel like I feel a need to defend him. You dropped too many queens to be cheating. Thank you, Calvin Chambers. All right, Bill Stevens says that. Calvin laughed at what Bill Stevens says. You dropped too many queens to be cheating. Why you gotta drop the queen knife? I'm the Botez Gambiter from way back. Yeah. Ranger says, respect to Charlie. Respect to you too, my friend. Who was his idol? Antonio says, who was his idol? Danya's idol? I don't know if that's what you're saying. I don't know who Danya's idol was. Yeah. Oh, Kramnik. Kramnik was one of his idols. There's a picture of him with Kramnik when Danya was very young. And as Danya was growing up, Kramnik, I'm sure, was the world champion or becoming a world champion. And what do you do when there's a world championship match going on between the greatest chess player that ever lived at the time, Garry Kasparov, and Vladimir Kramnik? And then Vladimir Kramnik beats Garry Kasparov to become the world chess champion. Right? And you're looking at the games. Guys, I remember Kasparov and Karpov world championship matches back when I was really into chess, early 20s, studying a lot, going and playing tournaments. And then you'd you'd have to get a magazine. You could maybe find them online, but it wasn't that simple. It wasn't that simple as it is now to just watch the world championship match and watch Yasser Seirawan commentate. Now, I did see Yasser commentate on a U.S. chess championships the same way we're seeing here. If you go on chess.com, you can watch the games. I've been watching the games. And Yasser is commentating. And not quite 40, maybe 35 years ago, I saw Yasser commentate on a U.S. Chess Championships tournament. Only it was in person. And there was no computer. There was no big screen, and he was moving a thing on a mouse. He had the big old demonstration board with the big cardboard pieces, and they sit in the slots, and then you set the position up, and you guys know what I'm talking about, right? And he had no microphone. There weren't that many people there. I think you had to pay an extra $20. So we pay the extra $20, we go in the room. There's 19 people in there. We're sitting there. Yasser's sitting there, and Yasser's giving us free chess lessons. Well, we paid a few bucks. But and that was a crazy year too, because international master Stuart Rachels won that year. And he had a key game that he had to win, I believe, to win the tournament. And he was playing Grand Master Kudrin, Sergei Kudrin, I think his name is. And we watched it live with Yasser. It was so cool. I think he was playing black. Kudrin Rachel's U.S. Chess Champs final round. Rachel's wins. As a matter of fact, what guys? Do you guys even Google anymore? Isn't it just dumb? Isn't that dumb? Kudrin Rachel's final round. Rachel wins to clinch tournament. You know the game. It was so cool. It was so cool. I even remember some of Yasser's commentary. I'm sorry I couldn't find the game. Come on. Sir Adrian Stewart. Come on. I can't type, guys. Come on. She doesn't know. ChatGPT doesn't know who Kudrin or Rachel's is. Daniel mentioned that Kramnik was his idol as a kid. That's what I'm talking about. For digital analysis of the game, you can refer to the following PGN. You have a link to the game. Oh, but you know what? If I get the PGN, we could probably put it in chess.com. You know what I'm saying? Train, analysis. Add game. Cannot load position because it is invalid. Every position must have exactly one king at each. How? It won't add it. It won't add it. That's kind of a bummer. Okay, link to game then. You know, it's like on Space or one of those things where you can give me a link. His family didn't disclose yet. Exactly. Yeah, you know, and it's like it is. Ooh, chessgames.com 365. Okay. Yeah, Stuart was playing black, guys. Stewie was playing black. Here, let's get to the right scene. And I can make it better for my vert peeps. Give me 1 second, guys, because we're going to look at this game. I was there, man. And now, you know what was kind of cool, too? Well, not really cool, but one aspect is, and of course, there's no clocks. There's no clocks, guys. You don't get clock. Now, you just can't have clocks. Okay. We're going to flip the board. Can I flip the board? Wait. Trying to flip the board. White to move. Flip the board. It doesn't let me flip the board. Okay. Sergey Kudrin is playing white. Stuart Rachels is playing black. United States Chess Championship 1989. Long Beach, California. Round 10. What did I tell you? It's the last round. And I believe Stuart Rachel's international master, not even a grand master, I believe he needed this win to tie and then win the tournament on tie breaks. But he came in a tie with someone else and he's a U.S. chess champion. Okay, Kudrin is a grand master. I don't see ratings. Okay, D6. Oh, he's going to play, okay, G3. White plays G3. Oh, wait. You guys don't have the board right. Sorry. My vert peep are going to hate me. Don't be hating on me, vert peep. I got you. Guys, I got your board now. Everyone needs to CT heck down. There we go. Close enough. So he plays G3. I've never understood, never wanted to, never liked any ideas of playing G3 on the white side of a Sicilian, but here we are. He plays G6. He's playing a Sicilian dragon. The knight comes back. I guess he wants to play it positionally or something. What's he doing? Bishop D7, very classical, old school Sicilian from the late 80s. He doubles up here. Oh, I can't draw arrows. He doubles up here to trade this bishop off. And he's going to do a kind of a simple attacking idea that's been around for a long time. The idea is get rid of the bishop in front of the king, white's king. He's going to play his bishop. Black's going to play the bishop to H3, trade off the bishop on G2, shove this pawn, open the file, and attack the king. And Yasser is talking about the position, and he's like, when Kudrin did this, he's thinking like, he's like, what? He laughed or something and said, well, you know, what does black do here? Just play for mate. I'll remember it, guys. I'm gonna scroll back to make it better again. I wish I could copy the PGN. We'll see if we can find the PGN after. Yeah, everyone can see the board though. So takes. He's trying to gut him, guys. Just castles. Bring another rook. Nope. Oh, because the knight's in trouble. Now castles. Yeah. He could drop the pawn check. That's fine. Yep. Just put king over. Okay. Here comes the other rook. Now G3 is a real threat. Yeah, that's what he plays. It's okay, guys. I've seen the game before. I was there. I saw the game. How many years ago? What year is today? 2025. 25. 36 years ago. 36 years ago, guys. I watched this game live. Although, kind of watched it live. They were playing in a room we were not allowed to go in. We were in the room next to it, and they had what they call a runner. They'd have like some person, usually a lot of times to be a kid, that would watch the game in the tournament room, run out and tell the move to the tournament hall, and then they could update the board and watch it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Here comes the rook. Bang. Oh, this check. Takes the bishop with check. And he resigned. It is in this position Stuart Rachel's became the U.S. chess champion. Now, where's the thing to copy the PGN? I can't copy it like this, can I? We'll try it. Yeah, I knew that wasn't going to work. That thing's like, oh, that's all messed up. Let me see if I... No, not going to work. Because if I could get the freaking... If I could get the PGN, then we could actually analyze it a little bit better. You know what I mean? I can move the pieces and stuff. But that's okay. Yeah. You love that we can rewatch it. Yeah. Guys, if you're watching on Twitch, I want you to hit that follow button. I stream chess Monday through Thursday. 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you're watching on YouTube, guys, it will help so much if you click that like button and hit the sub button. It's free. And it really would help if you said goodbye on the way out. It helps. Facebook, same thing, man. Hit the like button, hit the follow button. I am going to make dinner. I am going to prep a gaming stream tonight. Today was dedicated to Daniel Naroditsky. Thank you guys for being here. Man, I was watching Hikaru and I'm just getting teared up. I'm just getting teared up the whole freaking time. You know what I'm saying? We really did lose a legend and a good person, and details will come later. Today is a day for loving and being respectful, and then we'll get down to, you know, being angry at Kramnik and well, all that stuff. Well, there's going to be plenty of time for all of that. Today, Danya, rest in peace, my brother. You fine young man, great chess player, great content creator, and what just really, really appeared to be just a really good person.